It's 9 p.m., and you're finally done with the day. Dinner is over. Dishes are stacked. You've changed into your nightgown. You're ready to relax. But before you settle into bed, you do this one simple thing. Something you've done for years without thinking twice. And yet, if you're over 60, especially as a woman, that one innocent habit could be the very reason you're waking up tired, forgetful, or with unexplained body aches. What if I told you that doctors from Harvard and Tokyo University have now linked a common nightly behavior with increased risk of memory decline, nighttime heart strain, and even poor skin regeneration in women? Past menopause? No, it's not your bedtime tea. It's not your sleep position. And it's definitely not your TV habits. It's something even smaller, even quieter, but far more dangerous for women over 60, because your body no longer processes it the way it used to. In today's video, I'll walk you through the 5 most overlooked bedtime mistakes that hurt senior women's sleep quality, metabolism, and memory. And more importantly, I'll show you the simple rituals that women in Okinawa, Greece, and Italy have used to stay sharp, calm, and graceful deep into their 80s. So if you've ever wondered why you wake up feeling like your brain's in a fog, or why your body feels like it's aged overnight, stay with me. Because what you'll hear in the next few minutes could change your nights and your next 20 years. Let's start with the most common mistake senior women make. Right after dinner. Asterisk. Let me ask you something gentle. After dinner, when your stomach feels full and warm, what do you usually do? For many women over 60, the answer is simple. You clean up, maybe chat with family. And then, without fail, you reach for something sweet. Just a bite. A comfort. A cookie maybe. A fruit yogurt. A small glass of juice. You deserve it, you tell yourself. It helps me relax. But here's the truth most women don't know. After the age of 60, your body's ability to regulate blood sugar drops dramatically, especially at night. And the single most dangerous time to consume sugar is within 2 hours of bedtime. Not only does it spike your glucose when your body is trying to enter rest mode, it also triggers a stress hormone called cortisol, making your sleep shallow, your brain foggy, and your heart work harder during the night. Now, here's what's even more important for senior women. Post-menopause, your insulin sensitivity decreases, meaning your body needs more effort to process the same sugar it handled effortlessly in your 30s or 40s. So that one cookie, to your body now, it's the same stress as a full dessert buffet was decades ago. What's the result? You wake up between 2 and 3 a.m. with hot flashes or palpitations. You toss and turn, thinking it's anxiety or hormones. But it's actually a sugar crash. Over time, this disrupts your deep sleep, the very sleep that repairs the brain and protects against memory loss. One study from the University of California followed 1,200 senior women and found that those who ate after 8 p.m. had a 40% higher chance of cognitive decline, even if the total calories were the same. Here's the gentle fix. Replace your sweet snack with a bit of protein magnesium-rich foods, like 5 almonds or 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. They'll calm your nervous system, support your hormones, and promote deep, uninterrupted sleep. And most importantly, they'll protect your brain and your morning mood. Next, let's talk about the one innocent action many senior women take after this snack that increases their stroke risk by 27%. Asterisk, imagine this. You've just finished your little bedtime routine. Dinner is done, snack taken, maybe a short call with your daughter. And now, finally, you recline back on your bed or sofa, sigh in relief, and let your body melt into rest. But here's what no one tells women after 60. Lying down too soon. after eating, especially in the evening, may silently increase your stroke risk. Sounds dramatic? It's not. Here's the science. When you lie down horizontally within 90 minutes of eating, gravity no longer helps digestion. This causes food to stay longer in your stomach, leading to a rise in acid reflux, heartburn, and internal inflammation. But for women in their 60s and 70s, the real danger comes from silent reflux, a condition where stomach acids reach the throat and sinuses without causing obvious heartburn. Why is this dangerous? Because these nighttime reflux episodes stress the vagus nerve, the key nerve controlling your heart, lungs, and brain. Over time, this disrupts normal blood pressure rhythms, impairs breathing during sleep, and in women with existing high blood pressure or plaque buildup, this raises the likelihood of mini-strokes, TIAs, while asleep. A Japanese study published in Neurology Journal followed over 5,000 adults above 60 and found something striking. Women who habitually reclined within 1 hour after dinner had a 27% higher risk of nighttime blood pressure spikes, a known precursor for nocturnal strokes. It gets worse if you sleep on your back right after eating, because this compresses the diaphragm, slows digestion, and weakens the LES, lower esophageal sphincter, muscle that keeps acid from rising. So what's the gentle habit change? After dinner, stay upright for at least 90 minutes. Do a light walk around your home. Wash your face. Organize a drawer. Or sit and do gentle stretches while watching a calm show. Even 10 minutes of movement can dramatically support digestion and circulation. One senior woman in Sardinia, a region famous for longevity, shared her simple secret. After dinner, I sweep my front porch slowly. It helps my body and clears my mind. Next, I'll tell you a beautiful pre-bed ritual from the women of Okinawa, one that has helped them stay mentally sharp and emotionally calm well into their 90s. Asterisk, let's take a quiet walk, not through your neighborhood, but to a small, peaceful island in Japan called Okinawa. This island is home to some of the longest living women in the world. They don't rush. They don't multitask. And they certainly don't fall asleep with worries swirling in their minds. So what do these graceful women do every night before sleep? They follow a ritual called Yunobi, pronounced Yunobi, a calming routine that signals the body. It's time to repair. It's time to rest. You are safe now. Here's what it involves, and why senior women in the West should borrow this timeless habit. First, they prepare a warm herbal soak for their feet, using dried mugwort, sea salt, and slices of yuzu, a citrus fruit. This is not just for relaxation. It stimulates the acupressure points on the soles, enhancing circulation and balancing the nervous system. While soaking, they sit in silence or with family, sipping a light broth or barley tea. But the most important part, they reflect, softly and intentionally, on 3 moments of gratitude from their day. Not big things. Simple things like, I heard birds chirping outside my window. My daughter called and we laughed together. My hands were strong enough to cook today. Why does this matter biologically? Because gratitude isn't just a feeling. It's a neurological signal. When you focus on peaceful moments before sleep, you reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, and increase parasympathetic tone, the state your body needs to enter deep, healing sleep. In contrast, many senior women in the US go to bed after watching stressful news or replaying worries in their mind. This keeps the brain in alert mode, even if your eyes are closed. So tonight, try this. Soak your feet in warm water with Epsom salt. Light a soft candle, and whisper 3 things you're grateful for. You don't need to be in Okinawa to feel what they feel. You just need to give your body the signal it's been waiting for. You're safe. You can rest now. Up next, let's talk about a surprising sleep-supporting tea that many senior women drink, but that actually blocks melatonin and disrupts hormonal balance. You've likely seen it on the shelf, a box labeled Bedtime Tea or Sleep Support Blend. It promises calm, rest, and better sleep. Often marketed toward women in their 50s and beyond. And every night, just like clockwork, many senior women boil water, steep the bag, and sip it slowly while reading or watching TV. But what if I told you some of these teas, especially the detox or sleep cleanse types, might actually be blocking your body's ability to produce melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep, restful sleep? Yes, that's right. Instead of calming you, they may be secretly waking up your liver and digestive system at the worst possible time. Bedtime. Here's how. Many of these teas contain natural laxatives like senna, cascara, or dandelion root. While these herbs sound gentle, they stimulate your liver and intestines, causing mild contractions that disturb the parasympathetic system, the part of your body that should be slowing down at night. Now, for women over 60, especially post-menopausal women, this is even more critical. That's because your pineal gland, the part of your brain that makes melatonin, becomes more sensitive with age. And any rise in internal inflammation or liver stimulation reduces melatonin output by up to 35%, according to a study in the Journal of Sleep Medicine. Here's what this means in real life. You may fall asleep, but wake up at 1 or 2 a.m., alert and uncomfortable. You may have vivid, stressful dreams, or wake up needing to use the bathroom, not from your bladder, but from overstimulated bowels. Over time, this light, broken sleep impacts your memory, skin healing, and even bone density. So what's a better alternative? Skip teas with senna, valerian, or detox labels at night. Instead, choose tulsi, holy basil, chamomile, or lemon balm. These herbs gently calm the nervous system without interfering with melatonin or liver rhythms. And here's a beautiful add-on used by Greek grandmothers. They place a few lavender buds under their pillow and sip tulsi tea slowly while repeating a calming phrase like, "Tonight I will rest. My body knows how to heal." Because sleep isn't something you chase. It's something you allow. When your body is no longer busy cleaning up bedtime mistakes, let's talk about the #1 bedtime snack that seems healthy, that silently weakens bones, blood vessels, and memory in senior women. Asterisk, you've had a light dinner, you've cleaned up, it's late evening, and suddenly, you feel that small tug in your stomach. Maybe I'll just have a little something. A harmless bedtime snack. And for many senior women, one popular choice is low-fat yogurt, often flavored, or sometimes a granola bar, a small bowl of cereal, or a few rice crackers. Light, easy to digest, and seemingly healthy. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Many of these bedtime snacks, especially the low-fat or light ones, are robbing your bones, shrinking your brain's power, and damaging your arteries, night after night. Let's break it down. After menopause, a woman's natural estrogen levels drop, and with that comes reduced protection for bones, blood vessels, and the brain. At the same time, your body becomes more insulin resistant, meaning any refined carb or added sugar triggers a stronger blood sugar spike than it used to in your younger years. Now, here's the catch. Most light snacks eaten before bed are high in hidden sugars and low in protein or fat. Exactly the combo that spikes blood sugar fast and then crashes it just as quickly. This roller coaster doesn't just disrupt sleep. It actually reduces your body's ability to absorb calcium, increases inflammatory markers, and triggers oxidative stress in the brain, the same kind of stress linked to memory decline and brittle arteries. One Harvard study found that older women who consumed simple carbs late at night had 25% less bone density and poorer executive function on cognitive tests, even when total daily calories were equal. So what's the safer, wiser bedtime option? Try a snack with protein plus healthy fat. A few examples: 1 tablespoon of almond butter with a slice of apple, a boiled egg with a pinch of sea salt, a slice of avocado sprinkled with pumpkin seeds, or a small cube of goat cheese with cucumber slices. These calm your nervous system, provide minerals like magnesium and zinc for bone support, and won't spike blood sugar, so your brain and body stay stable while you sleep. And remember, sleep is when your bones rebuild, when your heart repairs, when your brain rewires itself. Let your snack support that healing, not steal it away. In the final part of this message, I'll share a short emotional close, a moment of reflection every senior woman should hear before sleep. Before you close your eyes tonight, I want you to pause, just for a moment, because too often, as women, especially as we get older, we go to bed carrying quiet worries. Did I do enough today? Why does my body feel different? Will tomorrow be better or harder? But I want you to hear something soft, something true. Your body, right now, is not your enemy. It's not betraying you. It's not broken. It's just asking for a gentler rhythm, a slower kindness. For decades, you've done so much for others, for your family, for the world. You've pushed through exhaustion. You've ignored your own signals to meet someone else's needs. You've smiled through pain. You've stayed up late fixing things no one else even noticed were broken. But tonight, can you let your body receive instead of give? Can you let it feel safe enough to sleep? Not because the day is over, but because you are finally choosing to rest. Because every heartbeat tonight is working for you. Every breath is your body's way of saying, I'm still here. I'm still healing. So take these gentle steps you've learned today, not as rules, but as rituals, as gifts to your future self. Because when a woman over 60 sleeps deeply, with love and intention, something magical happens. Her cells regenerate, her memory clears, her mood softens, and her tomorrow becomes stronger than her yesterday. So tonight, dear woman, drink your calming tea. Lie down without guilt, and whisper softly to yourself, I am allowed to rest. I am safe to sleep. My body knows what to do. Now close your eyes. The healing has already begun. Asterisk.